standing posture. And I know this is the first time that we are standing right out of the gate. My sister, the physical therapist, says often, you got to keep your body guessing. So variety is really beneficial. It keeps our mind sharp and curious about what all is going to happen. So I invite you to come into a Tadasana, but not a rigid one. Standing at the top of your mat. As you begin consciously to embody your presence via your breath, breathing in and breathing out. And allow your body just to shift a little bit from side to side, feeling the space around you, and also rocking back and forth. So this does play with balance in our bodies. Nifty little interoception program we have that prevents us from toppling over. We can adjust. And as we stand and ground, lifting and spreading the toes, stretching the toes, and let them come onto the ground. You feel the arches were engaged and woken up by this action. And then little heel bumps. Stand and bounce. Inviting everything on the inside to get a little jiggy. This also helps wake up the body. So these are little snacks you can do anytime, anywhere. You may feel it, it's like, I would rather be in my bed, but here you are, day 14. Give yourself a big pat on your back. And then we will come again, settle into the heels. And let the tailbones draw towards the heels. Knees are not locked out. Oop. Little bend in the knees, so there's a little give. And yet there's this rise upward. So we have both the apana energy, down and grounded, and the udana energy, one that lifts and rises. The apana energy is most easily felt on the out breath. The udana on the in breath. Breathing in, there is lifting upward like if there's a balloon under the sternum, and apana. As you exhaling, there's a groundedness through the heels. You can say that the udana energy is the soft tissue in the body, and the apana is the bone, the earth quality in the body. We harness these as we practice. We'll bring the palms together, balancing the yin and the yang in our bodies, and we'll chant Om 3 times. Let's take a deep breath in. Relax the arms down. Joseph Campbell said that sacred place is the place that we come home to again and again and again. May this be your sacred place, your being. Let's turn the palms out. We'll inhale, drawing the arms out and up. Keep grounding. Exhale, hands comes down. And do that again. Inhaling, elongate, lifting upward. And exhale, arms comes down. Third time, inhaling, up. And then reaching up through the right hand. And as you do so, on the out breath, lift the left heel up. We get a little bit more length on the right side. Heel comes down. Let's do that again. Lift the left heel up. We'll side bend on the left. One more time. Lifting up, reaching up through the right. And we'll take the arms down. Pausing, breathing. Notice breath in the right side, breath in the left side. And we'll inhale again, arms out and up. And then this time as you inhale, a little longer. In the left side, hike the right hip up and down. And hiking it up again and down. One more time, hiking up and down. Take the arms down. Pause. Breathe. And we inhale again, take the arms out and up. Elongate. Exhale, a little bend in the knees. Utkatasana. Fierce pose. We inhale, we come up again. Exhale, taking the hands down. And again, inhaling up. Exhale, bend the knees, maybe a little deeper. Second go, the arms can be out forward so the spine stays long and lifted. Tailbone still pointing down. And we inhale, we come up again. Taking the arms down. Inhaling, rising on the Udana, Vayu, wind. Exhale, grounding on the Apana. And inhale up again. On the next in-breath, lifting the heels up. So lift the heel, Udana. And exhale, heel comes down, Apana. Go back and forth. Inhaling, heels lifts up. And exhale, Apana. One more time. Inhaling, lifting. And exhale, Utkatasana. So getting our ankles a little bit more workout today. From here in Utkatasana, lifting the heels up. So a little bit more balance is why I placed the chair in front, because you might find that's going to be helpful, having the chair. We'll take the heels down and we'll stand up again. Pausing, breathing. And again, inhaling, lift the arms halfway up, and we lift the heels again. And we come into Utkatasana, fierce pose. Inhaling up, and all the way down. One more time, inhaling the arms up as high as is comfortable for your body. Heading the heels, rising up, bending the knees. So be playful in the execution. Breathing. And inhaling all the way up. And arms down. Pause again. Breathing in and out. Take the hands to the hips. And we'll step the right foot back. Comfortable distance. So lunging. And then bend the knee a wee bit. And straighten it again. And then bend. And straighten it. And play with the length of the lunge, keeping the front knee safely over the ankle. Bowing down and lengthen. One more time. And then straightening from here. Spin the back heel down. And we are now ready for warrior one. Let's take the arms up. Lifting, keeping the back leg long. Grounded, yet lifted. Using the breath again. Inhale, rising up. Exhale, grounding. Elevating and grounding. And we'll lift the back heel up. Take the arms out or down, and we'll step back up to the top. Breathing in and breathing out. Yesterday, it was Niyamas. Today, the Niyamas. We'll step the left leg back. The Niyamas are our inner practices. So from outward, exteroception, interoception. And again, bending the knee, straightening the leg. Bending and straightening. The first one of the Niyamas is Satya. Purity and cleanliness. And the asana practice is how we help clean that ama, the gunk, in our body so it functions better. With a straight leg, again, spin the heel down. So the legs in warrior one are on two little railroad tracks, not a tightrope. And we can add the arms forward. We can take them up if it feels better. We can also do goalpost arms. It is the one that helps you feel the Udana energy, lifting, rising. And this Satya is not just our inner spaces, but our outer spaces as well, and our relationships, which we are, helping take care of in all of the yamas from yesterday. Breathing in and breathing out. It is how we enter and exit a pose, Satya. With ease, take the arms down, lift the back heel, and we step back up. Breathing in and breathing out. We come to stand centered on the mat. Grounding. And we'll step the feet wide apart. Let's turn the right foot in 10 to 15 degrees. Left leg out 90. And then bending and straightening the leg. Bending and straightening. And just check, does it travel out over the ankle? And we bend it. Now lifting at your left heel. Lift the left heel. So that gets a little more interesting, a little bit more balancing. We'll take the left heel down. Take the left arm up, reaching it up and take it out over. And take the forearm to the inner knee. Roll your right shoulder up and down the back. And we can keep the hand down on the hip, or we can come into the classical shape of the pose with the arm overhead. So right now we have married two poses, Utkatasana, fierce pose on the left leg, and then tall mountain on the right side. Now slowly bend, straighten your left knee. The arm will come to the sky. I didn't move my arm on the thigh. And then I have the shape of a triangle pose. Breathing in and out. My sacred place, my home. Little bend in the left knee and all the way up. Pausing. So we have the down energy, we have the up energy. We also have the expansive energy and the contracting energy. Expansion, dhyana vayu, the in-breath. You can feel the whole body. And the out-breath, samana energy, contracts in towards center. We can harness this energy. We'll turn the feet in the opposite direction. For the second of the Niyamas, contentment. Bend and straighten. Practice contentment. The yogis knew that our brains were wired for negativity. So turning our mind to that which is positive is so beneficial. Not dwelling on the sharpness. Checking that your knee over the ankle. Yes. Nailed it. And we'll take the right arm to the sky. Ooh, did you notice? We need to lift the heel. Lifting the right heel. How did that change the pose? Descend the heel. And then let's reach out, take the forearm to the inner thigh. Roll the right shoulder. So left shoulder up and down. I'm mirroring. And then either keep the hand here or again for the fuller expression of the pose. Fuller doesn't mean better. If the other position brought you more ease and contentment, then stay there. Now slowly straightening your right knee. And take your left arm straight up. Inhaling, we expand. Exhale, we contract. Expansion and contraction. And soften the knee. And push all the way up. Wide pose again. And then heel toe in a wee bit. Or kick the heels out. Wide. We'll take the arms up. 5-star pose. And then exhale, bend the knees. Inhaling up. Goddess pose. Bending the knees. And coming up. And this one we'll hang out with for a little bit. Feeling the energies, whether the down, apana, or up, udana, or out, dhyana, or in, samana. Practicing tapas. That is getting all gritty with it. Effort for change, for positive change, for conscious effort, which you chose by signing up and joining me to do this. That is the practice of tapas. Inhaling, straightening the legs. And let's take the arms down. And then we're gonna heel toe, heel toe, heel toe, heel toe in. Tadasana. Grounding. The in-breath is transformed in the body to one of these 4 breathings. Qualities: expansion, contraction, grounding, lifting. The breath as it comes in is prana, vayu, life force. As we open the body through the poses, we are able to harness the life force better. Let's take the left heel to the right ankle. Hands can be on the hips, and they can be at heart center. Everything hugging towards midline. So telling your right foot, you're it. Hugging the right hip towards the midline. And then maybe just lifting the toes. And if that feels unsteady, boop, we just take them back down again. Lift it. And then we can be a little playful. We can take the arms out. Make it a windy day in the forest. The fourth of our Niyamas is Svadhyaya. Self-study. Know thyself. We'll take the arms back down, foot down, and we stand again. Who am I? Why am I here? And where am I going? Who am I? Why am I here? And where am I going? Let's bend the other leg out. Some of you have heard me say before, I think they got these, the third and the fourth, sort of confused a little bit, but maybe not. I trusted the wisdom of the ancient teachers. How do I know what I'm supposed to do if I don't know who I am? But we practice all of them at the same time, so it's all going to even out. Hug the left hip towards the midline. Feel all the muscles around the hips contracting. And as you breathe out, grounding through your standing leg. As you breathe in, lift and elevate, maybe taking the toes off. And we may find that balance feels very different on this side. Again, we can add the wind in the forest. Exploring balance. Some parts of the body's working really hard. Some parts are just out partying. There is balance. We'll bring the arms back together. And take the foot down. Pause. Tadasana. So I have 2 blocks at the front of my mat. I invite you to do the same. I'll take my hands to my hips again. I'll step the feet wide. Like really wide, prasarada wide. Prasarada means wide. Pada means foot, so wide foot pose. And have the heels out a little bit. So parallel feet or even slightly pigeon toe. We're gonna bend the knees a little bit. We're gonna lift up through the front body. Draw the elbows back, shoulder blades together. Every forward fold starts with the back bend. So hold on to the back bend. You inhale, lift, lengthen up. And exhale, hinge forward from the hips. Take the hands to the blocks and take the blocks forward. So wide-legged, downward facing dog. Keeping the hips over the heels. So we're not leaning the hips forward. The legs are still oriented straight up and down. They're just wide. And that's where the work happens. Now bending the knees a little bit more and straighten them. Lift the tailbone. Bending and straightening. One more time, bending and straightening. Breathing in, breathing out. Breathing in and breathing out. Allowing the spine to lengthen. So a chair can be used for the hands as well. The weight is held in the feet. No weight in the hands. No weight in the hands. This is resting on the blocks, on the floor. And we will begin our gentle transition by walking the hands back under. And then we're going to spin about so we can come into a seated posture. We'll take a blanket or two. Take the legs out in front. Hands by the hips. And then inhale, lengthening up through the crown of the head. And exhale, press the legs down. So seated staff pose. Just like mountain pose. Uddana Apana. Lengthening on the in-breath. The head rises up. And as you exhale, legs ground. And we'll take now the right leg in, hugging it into the chest. Coat hanger, the left arm around the knee. So it can be hand, it can be the elbow, but maintain that lifted spine. And let's take the right arm back. And we'll inhale, we'll lengthen up again, draw the spine into the back body. And as you exhale, we begin to twist. Lengthening in breath, expansion, and then exhale, consolidate inward, using the muscles of your trunk to facilitate the twist, more so than the arm around the hip. Let's do one more breath. And we return back to center. We'll switch the legs out. And we'll take the hand or elbow around the left knee and left arm back. So the right leg stays long. It's still on the job. And we can begin the work of rotation. Inhale, lift, pressing the sits bones down. And then exhale, twist. Flowing, harnessing the energy in the breath, in your poses, in life. Inhale, lift, lift, lift. One more. Is there a little bit more squeeze? And slowly return to center. Take the legs out. Again, Dandasana. Hands presses down. Lengthening out through the front body. Legs presses down. So everything now consolidates towards the middle line. And then from here, let's sit. That may be Sukhasana, Virasana. Sukhasana, cross-legged, Virasana, hero's pose. And then finishing with just a gentle cat and cow. We did a little back bend. So remember, for it to be a full practice, we have to move the spine in all directions, except squish. So as you inhale, let's lift the heart again. This is our back bend. Spinal extension, and exhale, rounding, pull the belly button in, inhaling again, lifting, and rounding. One more time, opening, and contracting, and we'll finish with an opening, and return to neutral. We'll bring our palms together. The last of the Niyamas is surrender your small I to the bigger I, so that we know that our inner egos, we're not in charge of running the show, that we are one. My wellness depends on your wellness, and vice versa. When I support you, I support me. And close with Om Shanti, 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 Om. Let's take a deep breath in. Om Shanti, 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 Om. And as you exhale, bow your head towards your heart, your home. May there be ease and peace here. May there be ease and peace in your life. And may there be ease and peace in the world that we inhabit together. We'll draw the gaze up. Namaste.